Parents, welcome to our today's session, a session on effective parent-children communication. Parents, I know some of you don't know that we are the reason the way our children behave towards us, or whenever we give instructions, they don't do it. And this is because the way we communicate to them, we do it in an aggressive way, so that these children will fear and pretend to be hearing what you're telling them, but in the right sense, they have not heard anything. The other thing is, they might yell back to you because you're very aggressive to them. And what happens by the end of it is they don't take orders of what you wanted them to do. On the other hand, some parents are very passive, so that whenever they are communicating to their children, they are very soft and they talk to them in low tones, so that the children don't take them serious, and those children are always over their parents, which leads to their parents being aggressive. But the way you should communicate to your children, it is in an assertive way. Because whenever you are assertive in the way you communicate to your children, there's that warmth between you and your children. You are very positive. You are very clear in all what you're saying. And by that, you become even firm as to what you are telling these children. Using assertive method of communication is a skill, and you need to know how to do it. First, in order for you to create that warmth between you and your children, one thing you should do is, before you tell them anything, call them by their name and ensure that they have heard. After that, let them come where you are, and when you're communicating, ensure that your eye and their eyes are at the same level. By that, you kind of draw that attention so that they'll be able to listen to you. The other thing is, you have to be very clear in the way you communicate to these children. And the way you do it is not give several instructions. Give one instruction at a time and check for understanding. The minute they understand that first instruction, go to the next and tell them that. Because unless you do that, they'll not be able to do anything, because they'll not have understood what they were supposed to do. The other thing is, you should always be positive in the way you communicate to these children. For example, some of us, whenever we are sending our children to take a glass or a plate to the kitchen, if we were eating on the table, what we tell them is, don't break that glass as you take it to the kitchen. But that is not what you should tell them. You should be telling your children, hold this glass this way or hold this plate this way, so that the plate is safe, but not telling them, don't break. That is why we are saying, whenever you're communicating to these children, always be positive. Whenever you are communicating to them, talk to them like you talk to adults. Do not scold them, but seek their attention anytime you are telling them anything. And don't shout. The same way you talk to the adults, talk the same way when you're talking to your children. Another mistake that we make, us as parents here, is you tell your children something, they don't want to do it, they go to their father or maybe to their mother, depending on whoever had given a certain instruction, and the instruction is changed. What there is both the parents, the father and the mother, should talk the same language. For example, if we say it is a no, it should be a no from both parents. And by that, you are firm in all what you're doing and whenever you're communicating to these children. And as I wind up, remember we have been saying that each house should have house rules. So enforce these rules in your house. That is all for today. Remember to like, to share, and subscribe. If you have subscribed, thumbs up.